Hello everyone and welcome to another video. I hope you're all doing really well. For this week's video I thought I would do something a little bit different. This is a video that I think I tend to make around this time of year. I thought I would share with you a week or a few days in my life, just sharing the handmade and ready to wear combo outfits that I'll be wearing doing whatever I'm doing on that day. So at this time of year in autumn time, I am absolutely terrible for just wanting to be cozy. And by that I just mean wearing leggings and sometimes joggers and, you know, cozy warm sweaters on top. And for the most part, my lifestyle kind of enables me to do that because I'm often just working at home or, you know, editing, and I'll be walking the dog, and often I think to myself, oh, it's really not worth sort of getting too dressed up for the things that I'm doing that day. But do really feel so much better, don't we, when we actually get dressed and make an effort and look nice. And I've definitely noticed that lately. So although I am a massive sewer, I love to sew, as you know, I make many garments, but I do not by any means have a fully handmade wardrobe. I still love ready to wear clothes, and I still have quite a lot of ready to wear clothing in my wardrobe, which I tend to combine with my me-made clothing. So anyway, whenever I'm feeling in a little bit of a style rut, I head over to Pinterest to see what outfits I can find, and I always find Pinterest really inspiring. I find the best way to search Pinterest is actually to put in keywords that really kind of associate with your own lifestyle. So for me, I'll often put in autumn, casual, cozy, stylish outfit. Just making sure that you include like the key components of your life and how you want to feel when you're dressing helps Pinterest to kind of select images that are going to be suitable for your lifestyle. So I think I've kind of curated Pinterest in a way now that it does show me outfits that I am going to enjoy wearing and that I am quite inspired by. I'll just pop in the Pinterest image that I was inspired by for this outfit. And it's funny because sometimes, you know, Pinterest, it doesn't show you anything groundbreaking, but it just reminds you of things that you already have. So today, what I've picked to wear is a pair of my Tyra trousers by Plum Patterns. If you are a regular here, you will have seen these trousers quite a few times before and you'll know that this is one of my favourite ever patterns. So this is the Tyra trousers pattern. It's by Plum Patterns and it's a really simple elasticated waist pair of plazo pant style trousers, so the legs are really quite wide. The waist is completely elasticated and there are these sort of in waistband pockets at the front as well, and I just absolutely love them. And I also play around with the waistbands a little bit, so if I'm ever using a more bulky fabric or maybe something a little bit more heavyweight, I would often use a flat fronted waistband rather than the fully elasticated waist that the pattern does suggest. The pair that I'm wearing today are my favourite black pair. This is sewn from a Wool Blends polyester, so that's what I'm wearing on the bottom half, and then on the top I'm wearing another of my tried and tested patterns, which is a cocoa top. I feel like I've had it in my wardrobe for quite a long while, and honestly it comes out so often. I absolutely love this cocoa top. It's sewn from quite a drapey, what I think is viscose jersey. It hasn't got a great deal of stretch, but it's got a really nice drape for a knit fabric, and it just feels so nice underneath things. And then for my outerwear piece, I'm actually going to put on this trench coat. This is a ready to wear trench coat. It's just the most perfect trench coat, and although I feel as though I probably should at some point have a go at making a proper trench coat, this one actually fits me really well. And I had been shopping for a trench coat for quite some time, and I always found that because I'm quite petite and I'm 5'3", they kind of drowned me. So when I came across this one and it fit me, I thought I have got to have that, and honestly this has had so much wear, and I thought it went really nicely with this outfit as per that image. So that's what I will be wearing tonight. So a really nice sort of smart casual comfy cozy outfit. I don't feel restricted in any way. I don't feel like anything's too tight or too clingy, but I also feel as though I'm looking sort of reasonably smart. So I really love today's outfit. This evening I'm actually working. I'm running a sewing workshop, and I'll pop in a bit of footage of this evening and I'll catch up with you in a couple of days' time.
What if the wind could spread your love? What if your sweetness could reach everyone? There'd be no wars. Maybe the birds will sing.
Hello everyone, it is a couple of days later now and we are on a Monday this morning. Monday at the moment is my kind of admin, work admin and life admin day. So on an admin day I tend to do any editing that I have left to do ready for the weekend's video or anything I need to do for Patreon. I'm also trying to be better with my Instagram posts and post more regularly and have those reasonably planned in advance. I also like to plan a bit of Patreon content, and also now that my new website is up and running, I'm really trying to make sure that I put more blogs on there as well. So Monday's the kind of day that I will do all of that sort of admin. So I thought that for today I would be in a nice warm outfit because it is absolutely freezing outside today. The weather has properly turned over the weekend. We were having quite mild weather for November. So I'll just pop in the Pinterest image that I was inspired by for today's outfit. So again, nothing groundbreaking here really. So what I'm wearing today to try and get this look is a ready-to-wear jumper which I bought quite recently actually from Next, and underneath this I am actually wearing an Agnes top. Let me stand up and show you. So this is one of my pointel jersey Agnes tops. I absolutely love the Agnes top pattern for layering. As you'll know, if you're a regular to this channel, I have quite a few of them in short sleeve and long sleeve, and they're just so good for popping on underneath jumpers and things in the winter, and they just keep you that little bit warmer. So even though on the surface it looks as though I'm not wearing much that's handmade, there is a little bit of handmade underneath. And a ready-to-wear pair of jeans which I bought from River Island. When I go out in a bit, I'm gonna just either pop on my trainers, or most probably actually because it's so cold I might actually wear my black boots. And then when I go out later, rather than popping on my raincoat as I normally would, I'm going to put on this coat, my handmade coat, which I do really love, but I don't wear as much as I should do. And I did make this so that I could try and wear it a little bit more casually with boots and trainers and things, but I just rarely get it out. But today I thought, no, I'm going to get this coat out, I'm going to style it up as per that Pinterest image and see how I feel in it. So that is my outfit of the day. Nothing groundbreaking, again, just a simple Pinterest image that's just reminded me of how I can style the clothes that are already in my wardrobe. And this is how I tend to dress really. I do have a few ready to wear clothes in my wardrobe, and I do have quite a lot of ready to wear, so I tend to mix and match them. I love to wear jumpers because they're just so nice and cozy, and what I'm realising is I have quite a few hand knitted cardigans, but I don't have many hand knit jumpers, and I do prefer jumpers over cardigans when it is really cold. So perhaps I need to add a few more hand knit jumpers to my wardrobe as well. That's something to think about. But yeah, that is today's outfit. I will take you along for a few things that I'm doing this afternoon. Nothing particularly interesting, just daily life. It will be walking the dog, popping to some shops and just getting some good life admin done. It's a bit later on in the evening now, and I'm going to change into one of my favourite handmade loungewear sets. This is a mix of the Jarrah sweater by Megan Nielsen on the top and the Tyra trousers for the bottoms. And the fabric I've used is a cotton waffle jersey fabric from Minerva. I do have a video of the making process of this, which I will link below in case you're interested. I've really been trying to keep good habits lately, particularly in terms of having a good morning and evening routine. And one of the things I've been enjoying as part of my evening routine lately has been using the FAQ 201 LED face mask from Foreo. It has 3 LED programs to choose from, including one for acne scarring, which I still unfortunately have from my earlier years. Red LED light helps to improve fine lines by stimulating collagen and elastin. The green LED light helps brighten the complexion and even skin tone for a radiant, healthy glow. I've not been using it for long, but after the use I have had with it, I can really tell that my skin feels firmer, smoother, and even my daughter remarked the other day that my skin looked brighter. Foreo have some amazing Black Friday deals on their website at the moment, and they have loads of skincare masks and products available. And they've actually offered my viewers an additional 35% off of almost all of the products on their website. So if you've been thinking about upgrading your skincare routine and trying one of these LED masks, this might be the perfect time to do so. I'll leave the link to their website and my discount code in the video description below.
Standing on a field with you and flowers everywhere. Maybe there is a star with your name
about to pop out and I thought I would quickly pop on to share with you what I'm wearing today. So I've already been out actually for a really lovely freezing cold dog walk. It is absolutely freezing today, but it's lovely and sunny. It's one of my favourite kind of winter days and it feels like proper November weather, so I absolutely love it. But today, well, yesterday I didn't get half of the admin done that I really wanted to get done. So I need to continue with that today, but I thought that rather than just stay at home and do it, I would take myself out and do it, because I hardly ever do that, considering the fact that I work at home, work for myself. I can really work from anywhere I want to when I'm doing like computer-based work, but I hardly ever go out. If I'm honest, I have a little bit of anxiety about leaving the house and I don't know why, but there you go, it is what it is. Anyway, I'm not going to go into all of that, but today I'm going to take myself out because I've just realised that in a town near to us, in our nearest sort of big shopping centre, there has just opened up a shop that I really want to go to called Sostrine Green. I think that's how you say it. And it's actually really funny because this morning I was on Instagram and I saw an advert for their online shop come up and I thought I'm just going to search and see where the nearest shop, like in-person shop or real bricks and mortar shop, is to me. And it turned out that one had just opened up about 20 minutes away from me. So I thought, right, I am going to go out today and I'm going to combine working a little bit in a coffee shop with going and having a look in this lovely shop. And that will be quite a nice little outing and it will get me out of the house. I'm finding it a little bit difficult to work at home at the moment because there's a lot going on in our house, which I will be able to talk about a little bit more soon, hopefully. But sometimes, yeah, I do think it is good to get out of the house, especially when the days are so much shorter now that it's winter. But anyway, I'm babbling. What I'm wearing today is an outfit that I'm actually really pleased with because I really wanted to start styling this blazer. This again is another item that I absolutely love, but that doesn't get worn as often as it should do, or as often as I would like. And I really wanted to play around with wearing it more casually on a day-to-day basis. And I saw this image on Pinterest and I thought, oh, I really like that, but I don't think my blazer will go with that kind of style because this is quite fitted really, and I didn't think it would get a big jumper under it. So this morning I tried on a couple of outfits. Basically, I just wanted to be cozy today. I know I said at the beginning of this video that I'm terrible for wearing leggings and jumpers, and that is exactly what I'm wearing today. But the fact is I came home from my dog walk absolutely freezing and I thought I just need to be cozy. So I am wearing a leggings and a jumper outfit, but I've styled it up to be a little bit more smart with my longer H&M boots. I love these boots. I got them from H&M a couple of years ago and they're just so good for dressing up leggings, and you can also wear them underneath things. So I wear them underneath my like full length knit rib dresses and things like that, and they're so comfy and they're flat, so there's no heels to worry about or anything like that. Yeah, I really love them and they weren't too expensive either. So I'm wearing those, a pair of thermal leggings which are fleecy inside, this lovely roll neck jumper from Nobody's Child which I bought a couple of years ago as well. I love Nobody's Child knitwear, it's really nice and I think they're quite sustainable as well. So I just popped on first of all my quilted Ilford jacket because I thought that was probably what I was going to end up wearing. But then I thought I'll just try on my blazer on the off chance and see if it goes, and actually I feel like it goes really nicely. It's just the same length as this jumper, so it kind of covers my bum and it sort of sits nicely with the length of the jumper, and it worked so much better than I thought it was going to. I do feel slightly as if I look like I'm going to join some equestrian event somewhere or something like that. But nonetheless, it is a really comfortable outfit and I feel nice and warm, and I also feel quite casual as well. I'm basically wearing a smarter version of what I was just wearing on my dog walk, with my wellies and a jumper and a coat over the top. I'm just wearing sort of a smarter version of that, but I'm okay with that. So I'm really pleased to be styling my blazer up. So I'm going to take this outfit out for a road trip, take it out of the house and see how I feel in it. And I'll take you along for a little visit to this shop. And I'm also going to have a nice coffee, hopefully, and maybe even a cake, and just sit and do some work. So yeah, before I chat too much longer, I really need to get on the road because it is already 10:30, and before I know it, these days it's getting dark. So let's go.
Dreaming of you.
everyone. It is evening today because I have not really had much of an outfit to speak of so far today. Today I'm actually teaching a workshop this evening, so I've pretty much been in my scruffy activewear dog walking clothes for most of the day, just doing stuff around the house, but I am ready to go out now. I'm sorry about the light. It is just about 4:30, not even 5 o'clock, and it's pitch dark outside already. So I've had to have all the electric lights on, but I feel like I'm kind of blending into the background here and I must look absolutely dreadful. Anyway, I just wanted to pop on to share with you what I'm wearing this evening. So I'm going out to teach a patchwork class this evening, which is really nice. I have a group of 6 ladies and we're going to be making a patchwork lined cushion cover with a zip. So that's over 2 weeks actually. So I've got tonight and then next week as well. So today I thought I would wear my new Winnie trousers, and I've styled them today with this knitted top. So this is another top from Nobody's Child. I think I got this at the same time as I brought my jumper that I was wearing yesterday. I really love the vintage style of this, and I think it goes really nicely with these Winnie trousers. I needed to have some kind of knitwear on the top half because again it's absolutely freezing. I think it's colder than yesterday today because it's quite windy as well. I am really pleased with these Winnie trousers actually, and it's really nice to have a pair of trousers in my wardrobe that's a different shape because, as you know, I have many pairs of wide leg trousers in my trouser wardrobe and I get them out all the time, and I think the ladies at the sewing class have probably seen all of my wide leg trousers now. In fact, someone said to me the other day, well, you have such a lovely collection of wide leg trousers. This was in the summertime actually, so going back a little bit, but I think I just probably wore like Tyra trousers and wide leg trousers on repeat in the summer, so they'd noticed how many times I pulled out the wide leg trousers. So it's quite nice to have a different style in my wardrobe and play around with styling those up with different things and different outfits. So yeah, Winnie's on the bottom half and then this lovely knit jumper on the top so that I'm nice and cozy and warm. This does have quite a low neckline, so it is quite hard to wear something underneath, but I've just got a ready to wear like ribbed vest which goes quite nicely underneath, and you can't really see the vest poking out of the V-neck line, which is always good. I feel like this outfit looks a little bit land girlish. Let me know if you think that in the comments as well, but I do actually really like it. So I do prefer these Winnie trousers styled with ballet flats actually, rather than boots. So I'm going to wear my ballet flats for the class, but I'm going to do the trick of wearing probably my trainers and socks in the car to drive there. And then when I get there, I'm just going to take my socks and shoes off and put my nice ballet flats on so that I look a little bit better and not so scruffy. But it's going to be quite a cold drive there and back, I think, and the class finishes quite late and it is quite a long drive to get home. So I need to be nice and warm and cozy in the car. So that is what I am dressed for this evening. So if I can, I will try to put a little bit of footage in of the class tonight, and I will pop back on tomorrow to share with you what I'm wearing and also how the class went. I had a complete fail last night and completely forgot to film any of the workshop. As soon as I get to the venue, sometimes I just get so involved in what I'm doing and I just completely forgot to film. Normally when it's the kind of workshop where they have a finished product at the end, I will take a little video and photos, but because it was a 2-week workshop, I just didn't really think to film anything, so I'm so sorry about that. But the good thing was that lots of people said they liked my trousers, my Winnie trousers, so I was really pleased about that. This is what we were making at the workshop. It's a patchwork cushion and this is fully lined as well. So last night we did all the patchwork and everything, and next week we're going to come back and do the quilting and then the lining, and it's finished with a zipper as well. So quite an involved workshop, but it was really nice. So a new day now. This morning I had to go out in such a rush because I was going to a painting workshop, an art workshop in the same place where I run the sewing classes. And I needed to be there by 10:30, so I got up and dressed really quickly and didn't have time to just pop on and chat to you before I went. So today's Pinterest inspired image was this one, and I am back revisiting another pair of my Tyra trousers. And this time it's my most recent version, which I sewed from a wool fabric. So this is a herringbone wool fabric, which I got from a local fabric shop, or local to where I do the sewing anyway. I was really worried that this wool was going to be really scratchy, but actually it's so warm and cozy to wear. And this morning again, it was really freezing cold. And these trousers are lovely and warm, so they were perfect for today. And then I've just paired them with a long sleeve top and a sweater over the top, similar to the Pinterest image, but obviously what I'm wearing is completely different in colour. But I've tried to go for the sort of the white t-shirt poking out of the top of the sweater look. Both of these items actually are ready to wear. This top is from H&M and this jumper actually is from H&M as well. But as an outfit altogether, it was really warm and cozy, and I felt quite nice and comfortable in it. So I was really pleased to come across that image on Pinterest, and I really like the look of wearing these sort of tailored trousers casually with trainers and sweaters and things. Another way I really like to wear these trousers is with this same white top and with my Amelia bomber jacket over the top. That's also a really nice casual comfy look. And yeah, I really like that Amelia bomber jacket, but it is quite thin, so I couldn't quite get it over my sweater for today. I just need to wear it with a long sleeve top if I'm ever going to be sort of wearing it. It needs to be part of the outfit, if you know what I mean. It's more of a sort of an in-between season kind of jacket. So yeah, it needs to come out when it's a little bit warmer, but I just thought I would pop in an image and show you how I do style these trousers sometimes as well. They're quite new, so I haven't styled them that much, but I did wear the Amelia bomber jacket recently with these trousers and I really liked that outfit. Oh, and I just realised my painting is here that I did this morning in the workshop, so I'll quickly show you. We painted these toadstools and honestly I'm quite amazed with how mine went. I've never been someone that's sort of taken very easily to painting and watercolour and things like that, but the way the lovely lady tells us to paint in the workshop, she just breaks it all down so well and tells you how to sort of build up the painting and the colours and how to mix the colours, and it was really enjoyable. And I'm loving doing something that's a little bit different from sewing and knitting. Actually, it's quite mindful and it makes me concentrate, so that's good. Anyway, I think I'm going to leave the video here because I can see that my memory card is about to go. Thank you so much for watching this week's video. I know it was something a little bit different. Let me know what you think of this kind of video and whether you'd like to see more. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And if you have enjoyed this video, please give it a like as well. That would really help me out. You can also follow me over on Instagram at Made by Sally Gauntlet. And I also have my Patreon membership as well, which you can join if you'd like to. Have a lovely week, everyone, and I'll look forward to seeing you soon. Bye.